We began our European adventure in Munich, where we checked into the King's Hotel a few blocks from the train station. Chloe met us there and we had a happy, if jet-lagged, reunion. She took us to her favorite Vietnamese place for lunch before heading to her internship office, where we met a couple of her coworkers and got to see where she'd spent the past 2 months. Then we went out on a little walkabout, just taking in the sights and trying to stay awake. We took the metro out to see Chloe's apartment at the Flag, before we eventually made our way to a popular beer garden for a classic German dining experience. Saturday morning, we went to a lovely brunch place, Cotidiano, where we had another excellent meal. After brunch, we went to a huge marketplace and wandered among the produce, crafts, flowers, and souvenirs. Then we made our way to Marienplatz with the famous clock tower that Denise and I climbed over 20 years ago. Next, it was time for a trendy lunch at Zeitgeist before wandering the city some more to Odeonplatz and some nearby beautiful green spaces. The next morning, fortified with coffee and pastries, we were off to Füssen and the Neuschwanstein Castle in the beautiful Bavarian countryside. Füssen was absolutely beautiful and charming. We walked across the river and up the hill to see Lichfall, a small but powerful waterfall with a bridge crossing for a great view. Then we walked back into town to explore more of the colorful buildings and picturesque scenes. We ended up having a delicious lunch at a lovely, uncrowded Italian restaurant where we enjoyed resting our feet a bit before boarding the bus for the short ride to Neuschwanstein Castle. We had a long uphill walk ahead of us. Although I had to take it a little extra slowly and Carl and Chloe made it to the top ahead of me, it was well worth the climb for the spectacular views. The weather was very changeable that day, sunshine mixed with sudden summer downpours. But that didn't deter Carl and Chloe from hiking to Marienbrücke, a bridge across the Polat Gorge named for Queen Marie of Bavaria and built by King Maximilian to honor his wife, who apparently was an avid hiker. Go Queen! The sun came out again for our trip back down the mountain, and although we didn't get a picture, we all enjoyed a cappuccino and an ice cream bar before hopping on the bus back to Füssen. It was a lovely full day, and the train ride back to Munich lulled at least one of us into a little nap. The next morning, having said our goodbyes for now to Chloe, we enjoyed a nice breakfast buffet at our hotel, and then ventured out for one more walk about the city before catching our train to Ljubljana, Slovenia. Happily waiting for our delayed train to Ljubljana and all the interesting, unforeseen challenges of summer European train travel ahead. At the end of the day, it was a delight to arrive in the captivating country of Slovenia.